sure everyone's plugged in right. From Shaler High School tonight, the Penn Hills Indians and the Shaler area Titans square off in a Northern Conference matchup. A very pleasant good evening to you. I'm Bill Navari. Great to have you along for another beautiful night of football here in Western Pennsylvania. Tonight, the Indians go for a chance to clinch at least a tie for the conference title with a victory tonight. A victory tonight and a loss by North Hills will clinch the Indians' sole possession of first place. Shaler, on the other hand, Shaler is in the thick of things, 2-2 overall in the conference. But they have Penn Hills tonight, North Hills next week, and then close out at Fox Chapel. The Indians have a non-conference game with Baldwin next week, and will close out to decide the conference championship against North Hills on the last week of the season. Senior night here at Shaler Area High School. And the Shaler Journal is now online, and you can experience your neighborhood news like never before at shalerjournal.com. Get the latest news from the Shaler Journal and post some of your own. Win the big game, get an award, hosting an event. It's news to you, it matters to us. So post photos and videos of news, events, and other happenings in your world online at shalerjournal.com. Visit shalerjournal.com today for your neighborhood news, events, and so much more. Again, Bill Navari along with you. Ashley Chase was supposed to join us tonight, but she is under the weather, and certainly we wish her the best. Teams are on the field. We're going to get ready to get underway here shortly. The Indians in the white jerseys, gold pants. Shaler decked out in all blue. Again, another beautiful night for football here in Western Pennsylvania. Supposed to get chilly tonight, and certainly looking forward to that. Shaler's won a toss. They've deferred to take the ball in the second half. Waiting for the Titans to get on the field, and we should be underway here shortly. Indians on the season, 6-1 overall, 5-0 in the conference. Shaler overall 3-4, 2-2 in the conference. The Indians only lost in the opener against at Pine Richland. Shaler with victories over Kiski, Franklin Regional, and Armstrong. Losses to Mars, Bethel Park, Hampton, and Newcastle. Joey Impavito will kick off for the Titans. And we are underway. Short squib kick picked up at the 33-yard line. Straight up the middle. Topek get close to the 50-yard line. And the Indians will start things there. Indians come out on the pistol. Tony Grimes in at quarterback tonight for the Indians. Topek right up the middle. Topek carries Shaler. Titans inside the 45. Down to the 42-yard line. Picks up 8, does Topek. And the Indians quickly with a 2nd down and 2. Eddie McKissick, the quarterback, will be wearing number 38 tonight. Indians trying to do some things a little differently. Shaler jumps off sides, gives the Indians a 1st down. Topek again up the middle, stacked up by a host of Titans. Picks up about 2. And the Indians moving the ball down the field. Indians will go no huddle. Broken play. Grimes keeps it himself. Grimes inside the 30, across the 25. Loses the football, but they're going to roll him down at the 24-yard line. He'll pick up about 10. And it's a 1st down for the Indians. He looked right. Topek went left, and Grimes took care of himself. Tried to hand off to Snell. I think Shaler calls a timeout. There is a timeout on the field. Shaler, their first timeout. 10:43 to go in the 1st quarter. We are scoreless. Penn Hills and Shaler area. Swing pass, left side. Snell looks for somewhere to go. A lot of blue in front of him. Looked like a face mask was grabbed. Nothing was called. And they'll be loss of 6. Looked like a lateral, so we're going to call it a run. Grimes with the motion towards him. Keeps it himself. Looks. Wanted to throw. Steps up into the pocket. Takes off. Running. Grimes inside the 15. Stays on his feet inside the 10. Pushed out of bounds. It'll be first and goal. Penn Hills Indians. I don't know if that was another broken play. But Grimes will get down to about the 8-yard line. Picks up 22 and a first and goal for the Penn Hills Indians. And the Indians get into the end zone. Akeem Snell. The Indians take the lead with 9:32 to go here in the first quarter. Silverman will try the point after. Grimes will hold. And they're going to mark 5 yards off against the Indians for some reason. Silverman's kick, up and good. 9:32 to go, first quarter. Penn Hill 7, Shaler nothing. You're watching the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Silverman's kick taken at the 2-yard line. And Shaler will return it out across the 20. That's Adam Willard. Shaler will keep it on the ground. Nice run by Mizgorski. Pick up about 5 yards. Gorski under center. Powering into the line is Adam Willard. Indians stuff him, hold him for no gain. It'll be 3rd down and 5 for the Titans. 7-0 Indians. Clock running under 8.5 to go here in the first quarter. Zgorski keeps it himself. Stuffed at the line. Needed two, got two. First down, Shaler. They'll move the sticks. Ball at the 36-yard line. Kind of at a tough angle here tonight. The cameras were down about the 30-yard line on the opposite end. It's a little hard to get a judge on where the ball is down on the right side of the field. Zgorski will throw under pressure, steps up in the pocket, and he will not escape the second man. Dropping in for a sack was Jamie Tigner. Dropping for a loss of 6. It'll be second down and 16. I think Shaler's going to use another timeout, or they were getting a new ball. They may have to reset the play clock, and they do. Zgorski to throw over the middle. Has a man downfield behind the defense, and it's caught at the 40-yard line. Inside the 30 and brought down at the 25-yard line is Dominic Rossi. "46 yards on the pickup. And that's a first down for Shaler in Penn territory at the 24-yard line. It's 47 yards officially. Now Shaler in business at Penn Hills territory. Zgorski keeps it himself, has a little bit of a length, spins ahead out to the 22-yard line. Like Topek on the tackle for the Indians. I'll pick up a 2. And the Indians jump off sides. Indians had that trouble all season long trying to anticipate the snap. Teams have been using the hard snap count on them, drawing them off. Miller to Zgorski's right. It'll be Miller trying to fight his way to the 25, which is going to be the 15. That's where he'll get. I'll call it third and about 1. Zgorski to throw, under pressure, hit as he gets the pass away, and it's too high. He was looking for Impovito. And it'll bring up 4th and 1. Power I behind Mizgorski. And they'll just power their way ahead with Jake Miller for the first down. Needed one, got three, and that's a first down for the Shaler Titans. Miller again. Stacked up at the 10. Still fights his way ahead for three. Miller, 6'2", 230 pounds. Mizgorski, three-step drop, flushed out of the pocket, and he'll be hit by Grimes and dropped at the 14-yard line for a loss of 5. And I'll bring up third down and close to 12. Maybe closer to 11. Zagorski in his shotgun. Has Josh Miller. Yeah, Miller will step up and block. Zagorski throws end zone. Almost intercepted by Snell. It was just a little too far for Impavito. And it'll bring up a fourth down for Shaler. Yeah, it looks like they're going to try for a field goal. They're going to bring on Sam Benz. Excuse me. And he's going to try one from about 32 yards. The kick is blocked. It's picked up by the Indians at the 30-yard line. Running down the field with the football is Sakai Featherstone. And Sakai Featherstone is going to go 70 yards on the blocked field goal. And is the play going to stand? Touchdown coming with 2:38 to go here in the first quarter. There's a 13-play drive by the Shaler Titans, which comes away with 7 Penn Hills Indian points. I'm not sure what the discussion is. Again, not sure what the discussion was. The field goal was blocked. It was picked up by Featherstone at the 30, and he ran 70 yards. Are they going to rule you can't advance it? I don't know, something's going on here because And on a strange turn of events, it looks like they're going to have him re-kick. Nobody seems to, not even the coaches up here, even know what's going on. Apparently the Indians are going to be penalized 5 yards for something. Actually, it was 10 yards for something. What? So they're calling a penalty on the Indians because one of the players' mouth guard was out. So now it's 4th and 1. Are they saying the Indians held? Indians, fact indeed, hold. So they'll take over on downs with 2:34 to go. And the ball is at their own 4-yard line. Oh, they're going to measure. Well, that was close. Indians go jet sweep. Spinning and avoiding one man, but getting out across the 5 to the 8-yard line is the Indians' Deshaun Smith. Again, Grimes in at quarterback for the Indians. Has Snell behind him. And it'll be Snell coming this way. Has a little bit of a lane. Gets across the 10 out to maybe the 13-yard line. Indians will be looking at 3rd and 1. High snap. Grimes keeps it himself. Plows into the line. And gets out close to the 15-yard line. He'll have the 14. Should be well enough for a first down. No, they're going to call it fourth down. And as the play clock winds down, the Indians call a timeout. They're first of the half. 27 seconds remain. Here in quarter number one, it's Penn Hill 7, Shaler nothing. An eventful first quarter. Just joining us, Indians just had a blocked field goal for a touchdown called back because a player did not have his mouthpiece in. But the Indians look like they're going to be going for it on 4th and 1 at their own 13-yard line. They need to cross the 14. They're just shy. They're about 6 inches short of the first down. Topek to Grimes left. Grimes will keep it himself. And it looks like he was stuffed by the Shaler Titans. Indians gambled and lost. Grimes took the snap and took off running. I'm not sure if anybody else moved. Miller stacked up in the backfield. Drives ahead for maybe a yard to the 13. Actually, the play starts at 13, so it's no gain. And the quarter will wind down. After one quarter of play, the score, Penn Hill 7, Shaler nothing. You are watching the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Shaler now moving down to our right. Keeps it on the ground. Mizgorski trying to get inside the 10. Does. Down close to the 5-yard line. Scrambles to his right for about 9. Closer to 8. Call it 3rd and 2. Low snap. Musgorski hit as he throws into the end zone and almost picked off by Noel Roach. I'd like to have that one back. It'll bring up a 4th down. Be 4th and 3 at the 6. They're going to bring Sam Benz in again. Shaler will use their second timeout. Once again, fans, Shaler Journal is now online, and you can experience your neighborhood news like never before at ShalerJournal.com. Get the latest news from the Shaler Journal and post some of your own. Win the big game, get an award, hosting an event. If it's news to you, it matters to us. So post photos and videos of news, events, and other happenings in your world online at ShalerJournal.com. Visit ShalerJournal.com for your neighborhood news, events, and so much more. Again, that's ShalerJournal.com. That'll bring the offense back on the field. Musgorski from the shotgun at his own 10. Low snap, looking into the end zone, flush from behind, and he's going to be sacked at the 15-yard line. Jawan Brown coming up to make the sack. And the Indians get the ball at their own 15-yard line with 11:22 to go here in the quarter. McKissick in at quarterback, takes a high snap, hands off. The Indians keep it on the ground with a nice big run into the secondary across the 40, the 50. Inside the 30, one man to beat. Jamar Howard, touchdown, Penn Hills, 85 yards. And the Indians get the touchdown back. Howard's first carry of the game. Took Howard 14 seconds to run the 85 yards. Now Silverman for the point after. Grimes will hold. And the kick is good. 11:08 to go. First half. Penn Hills 14. Shaler nothing. You're watching the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Onside kick. And Shaler falls on it. Johnny on the spot, Adam Willard. So the Titans with good field position at the 40-yard line. Zgorski under center. Miller. For 3. Featherstone the first man to hit him. Now it'll be 2nd down and 7. High formation behind Zgorski. Miller, again, the workhorse. To the 46 for another 3. Again, Miller's a big boy, 6'2", 230 pounds. Clock will roll under 10 minutes to go in the first half. Penn Hill's up 14-0. Zgorski will move Miller up to the slot, has Seifert to his right. And it's almost intercepted. Zgorski throwing sidearm, hit Featherstone. And almost into the arms of Jamie Tigner. To bring up a 4th down, it'll be the first punt of the game for either squad. In an eventful first half with the Indians up 14-0. Miller with the punt. Grimes from his own 20. Looks for somewhere to go. Comes up to the near side across the 30. Up the sideline. And a nice return across the 40 to about the 41-yard line. So the Indians will have nice field position of their own. McKissick at quarterback. Howard behind him. Thompson to his right. And the pistol. And it'll be Howard slinking his way ahead for about 3. Again, McKissick wearing number 38 tonight. Thompson. Wrapped up, brought down in the backfield. Nice defensive play by Zach Valentine of the Shaler Titans. Thompson will lose a yard. It'll bring up 3rd and 8. McKissick with an empty set. Will take the snap. Flushed out of the pocket, looks for somewhere to go. Starts to run across the 45. And gets stuck at the 48-yard line. They'll bring up a 4th and a long 2 for the Indians. And they'll keep the offense on. No, they're going to bring them off. They will set the punt team on. Indians will play the field position game. McKissick will punt. Jamar Howard is your long snapper. And Shaler will use their final timeout. 7:20 to go here, first half. Penn Hills 14, Shaler nothing. You're watching the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Indians cheerleaders. First time we've been here at night, Shaler Stadium. Last time we were here 2 years ago or so. I think it was 2 years ago. We played in the Saturday afternoon. And that was a hot day. Indians fake it, right up the middle, up the gut for a first down in Shaler territory. Jawan Brown, the late penalty flag comes in. $17 yards for Brown. Dead ball, personal foul call against Shaler. They're going to mark it from the spot, not the end of the run. They should mark it from the end of the run. Excuse me. So it moves the ball to the 21-yard line. Grimes in motion to the right. It'll be Howard. Looks for a lane. Slithers his way down to the 16-yard line. Picks up 5. Quick snap. McKissick looks for somewhere to go. Not sure he expected to snap. That'll be no gain. We'll bring up 3rd and 5 for the Indians. McKissick, straight drop, looks over the middle towards the end zone. Touchdown, Tony Grimes. Diving catch by Grimes. A beautiful throw and catch, and the Indians extend the lead, now 20-0. Touchdown coming with 6 minutes to go in the half. Silverman adds the point after. Now Penn Hills 21, Shaler nothing. You're watching the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Indians 59 yards in 7 plays, capped off by the McKissick to Grimes 17-yarders. Nice diving catch by touchdown Tony Grimes. Kick taken at the 2. Across the 20, the 25, the 30. Nice return by the Shaler Titans. Sean Skelly took out one near the goal line, got it out to the 42-yard line. And Shaler may need to try to start opening things up a little more. Titans no timeouts left. Midway through quarter number 2. Shaler will throw, looks, pass, near side, had a man. Mizgorski threw behind Rossi, and he was unable to come up with it. Zgorski, straight drop. Tries to set up the screen, does underneath. Penalty flag flies behind. Miller breaks a tackle inside the 50, down to the 45-yard line. It'll be a first down if it stands. The flag back at the 34, and that does not bode well for Shaler. Wow, that's a holding call. That's a 19-yard penalty, basically. Be from the spot. Now they're going to mark it off from the 37, not the 34. Or are they going to mark it off from there? Oh, they will mark it off from the 37. So second down and long. Mizvinsky will throw again. Throws underneath. Has a man. Across the 35. And down at the 38-yard line goes Rossi. Anthony Grimes on the tackle. They're going to give him forward progress at the 44. Bring up third and about 14. Again, straight drop. Throwing left side, has the man, the pass complete. It's bobbled and, it was incomplete. Noah Roach almost with the interception again. And Juwan Brown on the spot. And that'll bring up a fourth down. Indians hold the Shalers to a 3 and out. They'll kick the ball back with just under 4.5 minutes to go. Leading 21-0. And now a late penalty. I don't know what it was. Whatever it was, it gave the Shaler Titans a first down. Wazinski flushed out of the pocket. Throws underneath, has a man. Pass complete. Rossi out of bounds. We'll pick up 11 and a first down. Wazinski looking left, has a man out in the flat, pass completed to 15. Which means 25, down inside the 15. To the 13-yard line, goes Impovito. Featherstone will bring him down after a pickup of 24. Shaler's getting those guys open out in the flat. And Mizgorski starting to connect. So now first down at the 12-yard line. Clock not a factor now. Mizgorski follows the block of Miller. It's about the 9. Mizgorski looks right, flushed out of the pocket. Porter gives chase and a pass. Almost intercepted at the goal line by Noah Roach. Is unable to hold on. That'll bring up a second down. Mizgorski was going to call timeout. They realized he didn't have any, and they let the play clock wind down, and it's a delay of game. Zgorski, flush, rolls left, looking into the end zone, or towards the end zone, and the pass incomplete. It'll bring up a 4th down. Rossi in a quarterback. Throws towards the end zone. The pass caught at the 5. Diving into the end zone is Miller. Touchdown, Shaler. Excuse me, there's Impavito with the reception. Touchdown coming with 2:58 to go in the half. And the kick is good. 2:58 to go here, first half. Penn Hills 21. Shaler 7. You're watching the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Kick ball picked up finally at the 10-yard line. Howard up the sideline. I don't know how he managed to get across the 30-yard line. And Penn Hills will have nice field position at the 32. Howard has a lane up the middle across the 35, out to the 36-yard line. Spins ahead for 4.
Howard, the ball carrier.
Grimes, too high for him on the near side. McKissick did a nice job to sell the fake to Howard. Had Grimes open in the flat, but just threw too high. And it'll bring up a 3rd down and 6. Clock will stop with 2:11 to go. Indians do have 2 timeouts left. Shaler with none. Shaler will get the ball to start half number 2. Kissick looking this way. Eludes one tackler, psychs off, running across the 35. Goes down maybe to the 38-yard line. That's a 37. Oh, no gain. That will be the 38. Give him a yard. That'll be 4th and about 5. Indians had a little difficulty with the personnel. Forced to burn a timeout with 1:21 to go. Again, Shaler will get the ball back with no timeouts left. At halftime, we're going to keep the camera running. We're going to be able to catch the back sides of the bands. You can also check in at the Trib Live High School Sports Network, Don Rebel and the halftime show. Scores all around the WPIAL. The Indians already one fake punt here tonight. I'm sure Juwan Brown would love to do it again. Number 20, same as the up back. I think the Indians will let McKessick kick it away. Gets a high snap. Gets a kick away. Hit at the 27-yard line. Take an Indian roll. Inside the 10, inside the 5. And the Indians will down it at the 1-yard line. Excellent coverage by the Indian punt team. Shaler will have it at the 1-yard line with 1:11 to go. And the Indian defense is going to be firing off here. Shaler from their own end zone. Miller stacked up. Maybe gets to the 2. And Penn Hills will use their final timeout with 1:04 to go. That's going to force the Shaler Titans to run at least 2 more plays from down here. Woodland Hills is up on Seneca Valley at the half. Again, Shaler from the 2-yard line. Power I formation behind Mizgorski. And it'll be Miller. Maybe to the 3. Miller to about the 8-yard line. They'll bring up 4th down, but Shaler won't need to run another play, and the clock will expire. That'll do it. Halftime, your score, Shaler 20, or Penn Hills 21, Shaler 7. You're watching the Trib Live High School Sports Network. want anything from anywhere? Bag of chips or anything?
Now we have to turn your attention to the visitor side of the 50-yard line. We have 4 members of the Shaler area class of 1820. Alex Almonte, accompanied by Julian and Rhoda Almonte. Stephanie Hendricks, accompanied by Eileen Robles and Steve Andress. Michael Bly, accompanied by Tom and Terry Bly. Michaela Bryan, accompanied by Cole and Annette Bryan. Adam and Blake Boomerang, accompanied by Clark Boomerang and Sister Bridget. Dominic Cabrove, accompanied by John and Angela Cabrove. Nicholas Torres, accompanied by Ellen Thorndike. Elijah Faster, accompanied by Jen and Evan Faster. Lacey Ellen Fedak, accompanied by Lisa Ellen Shaw. Alisa Gabriel, accompanied by Jim and Kathy Gabriel. Mariah Faith Hart, accompanied by Father Drew Hart and Mother Katrina and Matthew Body. Olga Marie Howley, accompanied by Jim and Pam Howley. Noah Greer, accompanied by Steve Greer and Heather Greer. Thomas Robert Henshaw, accompanied by Brian and Nicole Henshaw. Allison Hemrod, accompanied by Kevin and Susan Hemrod. Jennifer Heimerman, accompanied by Jamie and Dave Heimerman. Jake Romanek, accompanied by Carol Novak. Isabella James, accompanied by Clara James. Corinne June, accompanied by William June and Angela June. Caitlin Colbert, accompanied by Kathy Colbert and Rose. Michael Labella, accompanied by Michael Labella and Nancy Labella. Abby Laxo, accompanied by Joan and Val Laxo. Fiona Loudon, accompanied by Anne and Christopher Loudon. Nelson Marshall, accompanied by Jean and Chris Marshall. Allison McInnes, accompanied by Robin and Heather McInnes. Alexander Cole McLean, accompanied by Jessica and Candace McLean. Ashton Miller, accompanied by Jean and Nicole Miller. Stephanie Marie Morgano, accompanied by Lauren and Carmina Morgano. Catherine Sugar, accompanied by Joe and Mary Sugar. Madison Reed, accompanied by Kim and Sid Reed. Emily Reinsfelder, accompanied by Neil and Sandra Reinsfelder. Lily Anna Joseph Repko, accompanied by John Repko, Nancy Larsa, and Martin Artista. Derek Robinson, accompanied by John and Laura Robinson. Victoria Sanosu, accompanied by Michelle and Mike Pitko, and Claude and Marissa Sanosu. Benjamin Stereo, accompanied by Sandra Stereo. Matthew Skelton, accompanied by Michael and Julian Skelton. Kristen Biles, accompanied by Mike and Tina Biles. Emma Walter, accompanied by Jim Walter. Cameron Woodson, accompanied by Paul Woodson and Jennifer Woodson. The Shaler class of 2020. Stick around after the fourth quarter to see the Atlanta Storm versus the halftime show.
rid of that thing.
Shoot. Second quarter action about to get underway with the score. Penn Hills 21, Shaler 7. Shaler will get the ball to start half number 2. Silverman, another booming kickoff, taken at the 2-yard line. And a nice return across the 30, up the sideline. And across the 35, with a nice return, Sean Skelly. Shaler started at their own 36-yard line. Very interesting first half. The Indians led 7-0 after 1, 21-7 after 2. Miller spins out of a tackle across the 50. Carries 3 Indians inside the 40-yard line down to the 39. 25 yards for Jake Miller and a first down for Shaler. Jake Miller, 11 carries, 23 yards in the first half. Just topped that here on his first run of the second half. And he'll get stuffed and lose a yard. Jamar Howard for the Indians, 4 carries, 97 yards. He had an 85-yard touchdown pass, or touchdown run, excuse me. 4 carries, 97 yards, longest an 85-yard run for a touchdown. Zaginski, 4 of 11 in the air for 93 yards. Longest was 47. And Dom Rossi threw a touchdown pass for Shaler in the first half. Miller wrapped up, brought down from behind Sakai Featherstone. And it'll bring up a third and about 12 for the Titans. Sakai Featherstone had a touchdown called back in the first half, a 70-yard return of a blocked field goal due to an Indian not having his mouthpiece in. Shaler will throw right side, pass complete. Be short of a first down, Logan Berniser. We'll pick up 6, but it's 4th and about 5. Anthony Grimes, a touchdown reception in the first half for the Indians. Kozvinsky under pressure from Grimes. Had a man. Had to get rid of it quickly because Grimes was in his face. And he threw a little bit behind Dylan Schlegel. They will turn the ball over on downs with 9:13 to go here in the third. Indians take over at their own 34-yard line. So Akeem Snell with a 9-yard run in the first quarter. Jamar Howard, an 85-yarder. McKissick, 17 yards to Grimes. Indians were up 21-0. For Dom Rossi through to Impavito for the touchdown with 2:58 to go in the half. cut it to 21-7. McKissick wearing number 38 tonight for the Indians. High snap. Gets the ball down to Howard. Slithers his way through the line. Runs into Jake Miller. Not until he gets close to a first down. Going to give him 9. Second and about 4 inches. And it'll be Thompson picking up the first down to the 49-yard line. And Bill Navari on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Ashley Chase was to join us tonight, but she fell under the weather. Was able to join us. Hard snap by McKissick. Howard ducks under one tackler. And we'll get a yard. He was sitting in the backfield, but ducked under the tackle and got out to the midfield stripe. Toss left side, Howard. Across the 45. Breaks a tackle inside the 40 to 35 and goes down at the 30-yard line. Nifty scamper by Howard. And a first down for the Indians. Looked like McKissick delayed on the toss slightly and then got it over to Howard. Swing pass this way. Grimes, shake and bake inside the 30. Dives over a man over the 20-yard line. That'll be a penalty. That is illegal in high school football, but he gets down to the 20-yard line. The officials didn't need to call that one. It's a judgment call. It's just a low tackle diving over. They can not call it. There was a tackler going low on Grimes and he jumped over him. But they're going to call they're going to call it. So in essence, a 4-yard penalty. McKissick looks right, throws down the sideline, has a man unable to connect with Dante Pollard. Indians. Well, they moved the ball up 2 yards. 2nd and 12. McKissick fakes the toss, keeps it himself inside the 25. Down to the 23-yard line for 7. Bring up 3rd down. Howard will have the first down for the Indians. And the Titans jump off sides. Indians 1st and 5. Ball at the 12-yard line. Titans showing blitz. Howard for a couple down to the 10. We have 3rd down and a long 3. Latrobe on top of Plum at halftime, 21-6. Winner of that one makes the playoffs. Howard, right side, inside the 10, inside the 5. It'll be 1st and goal, Indians at the 3-yard line. McKissick looks to the sideline, gets a play call. Howard looks for Lane. Gets stacked up at the 2. Thompson, straight up the middle, touchdown, Penn Hills. Eleven plays, 66 yards for the Indians. Indians are going to get tagged for illegal substitution on the point after try. High snap. Silverman's kick. Like butter. 4:26 to go, 3rd quarter. Penn Hills 28, Shaler 7. You're watching the Trib Live High School Sports Network. The Shaler Journal is now online, and you can experience your neighborhood news like never before at shalerjournal.com. Get the latest news from the Shaler Journal and post some of your own. Win the big game, get an award, hosting an event. If it's news to you, it matters to us. So post photos and videos of news, events, and other happenings in your world online at shalerjournal.com. Visit shalerjournal.com today for your neighborhood news, events, and so much more. Shaler will be getting the ball back with 4:26 to go in the 3rd. They now trail 28-7. Silverman, high to the 10. Skelly. We'll get a return out to the 21. So the Indians were figuring Silverman was out kicking his coverage when he's putting it down close to the goal line. Silverman was able to get some nice returns. Or excuse me, Skelly was. And now the high kick allowed the Indians to get the coverage team down there, and Skelly only got it out to the 21-yard line. There's a penalty flag. Unsportsmanlike call against Shaler. Or is it? Move the ball. There we go. Now they're going to start moving the ball. So move down to about the 11-yard line. Baldwin fighting Highlanders on top of Bethel Park. Indians will face Baldwin next Friday night. Baldwin's won 4 in a row. Pass thrown out in the flat behind Schlegel. Jaden Duggar on the coverage for the Indians. About 7 yards for Jake Miller. Pass in the flat and unable to connect. That'll bring up a 4th down. Penalty will give the Titans a 1st down. Roughing the passer on the Indians. Shaler with the reprieve, roughing the passer on the 3rd down. Gives them a 1st down in new life. A throw and a hit as he throws. That's Grimes on the hit of Dominic Rossi. Movement on the Shaler line will cost them 5. They bring up a 2nd and 15. John, you need to get your tickets now for the Baldwin Penn Hills game next Friday night. Shaler with back-to-back penalties here. This one for delay of game. Rossi with Miller to his right. Low snap. Rossi fumbles it, picks it up, runs for his life this way. Throws underneath. The pass caught. Nice reception there by Blake Kucharski. Pick up 8, and it'll make it 3rd and 12. Clock rolling down to 3 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. Another low snap. Rossi picks it up. Pressured. And he'll be sacked back inside the 25-yard line. Sakai Featherstone will bring him down at the 22. Now it'll be 4th down. Once again for the Shalers, for the Titans. Miller gets the kick away. Out of the right side. No, takes a kick back into play. Grimes hanging his head, but nothing to get done on that one. That one was heading for the sideline, but that funny-shaped thing called a football took an odd bounce back into play, and it rolled dead at the 22-yard line, or 32-yard line. Indians will take over there with 2:01 to go here in the 3rd. Thompson and McKissick's right. Howard to his left. Noel Roach to the near side. To Winston McKissick's right, and he'll look that way. He'll be hit, steps up in the pocket, throws, has the pass behind Noel Roach. He was running a crossing pattern, and McKissick did a nice job to avoid the sack. The Indians unable to connect on the pass downfield. Grimes in motion this way. It'll be Howard. Runs into the blue wall of Shaler Titans. Actually lose 3 yards. McKissick up the sideline, has Roach, and Roach unable to dive far enough for it. That's designed play. Just a bit too far for Noel Roach. McKissick punting from inside his own 20. Nice booming kick by McKissick. Fair catch called for and made at the 32-yard line by Skelly. Shaler will take over. Teams trade field positions at the 32. They're going to give him the 33-yard line? Yeah. Rossi still in at quarterback. Hand off to Miller. He'll get 5. Donovan Carpenter was chasing him from behind. Couldn't quite get there. Rossi gets the pass away. Then it's for Skelly. Moon on top of USC after 3. It's 20-6. Tigers over the Panthers. Rossi, quarterback keeper all the way. Push the line ahead for a first down. He was hit for a loss. Not sure it's quite legal, but officials are marking it there. Yeah, thought Shaler called a timeout, but the third quarter winds down. After 3, Penn Hills 28, Shaler 7. You're watching the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Woodland Hills is on top of Seneca Valley after 3, 22-7. Fumble on the snap. Indians say they have it. And the officials say they do too. Rossi came out with the football and was looking for it. And the Indians with great field position, starting on the Shaler side of the ball at the 45. McKissick's going to throw. Has a man. Grimes across the 20-25. Down to the 20-yard line. They're going to roll him down at the 21. $25-yard pickup for Grimes. Kissick, looked like he was just tossed, keeps it himself. Down to the 15-yard line, picks up 6. Thompson to the 11. No, it'd be enough for a first down. First and 10 Indians at the 11. Pistol formation. That's Howard deep. And it'll be Howard trying to find his blocks left side. There's a lot of blue. Spins himself inside the 10. Down to the 7-yard line for 4. Kissick looking into the end zone, throws too high for Grimes. Bring up 3rd and 6 for the Indians. Toss, Howard, right side, inside the 5. Puts his head down, touchdown, Penn Hills. Jamar Howard, an 8-yard run. Extends the Indians' lead, now up 34-7 over the Titans. Low snap. Grimes will pick it up. Looks for somewhere to go. Throws into the end zone. Featherstone, 2 points for the Indians. That, again, was like butter. 9:16 to go, 4th quarter. Penn Hills 36. Shaler 7. You're watching the WPIAL on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. 6 plays, 45 yards for the Indians. Howard from 8. 2-point conversion good. 36-7 Indians. Shaler Journal is now online, and you can experience your neighborhood news like never before. At ShalerJournal.com, get the latest news from the Shaler Journal and post some of your own. Win the big game, get an award, hosting an event. If it's news to you, it matters to us. So post photos and videos of news, events, and other happenings in your world online at ShalerJournal.com. Visit ShalerJournal.com today for your neighborhood news, events, and so much more. Silverman's kick at the 15. Skelly tries to cut back this way. Does. Gets a little in. Cuts it back to the inside. Nifty return for Shane Skelly out to the 35-yard line. Skelly's been a bright spot for the Titans tonight. Rossi throws right side, and the pass is complete. Nothing rolled incomplete. It's intended for Kacharski. Plum creeping back in it at Latrobe. They were down 21-0, now trail 21-13. Rossi with Miller to his left. Throws, right side pass, complete. To the 39-yard line. Bernisser. That'll be 3rd and 6. Clock 8:40 and running. Rossi eludes Carpenter. And gets the pass complete at the 47-yard line. What are they going to say was... I was going to say Kacharski was... Are they moving up there? Nobody seems to be wanting to go anywhere. But yes, the pass was complete. To Kacharski out at the 47-yard line. It's 14 yards on the pass reception, and then a personal foul against the Indians. Tack on another 15. Move them down to the 32-yard line. Another delay of game penalty. We're going to call it a procedure. First and 15 Titans at their own at the Indian 37. Rossi has Porter chasing him down, and the pass complete down to the 30-yard line. That's Bernesser. Pick up a 7. Carpenter will bring down Josh Miller for no gain. We'll lose about half a yard. I was to call it a loss of 1. It'll be 3rd and 9. Clock rolling under 6.5 to go here in the fourth quarter. Penn Hills 36, Shaler 7. Rossi again, low snap, gets the pass to the near side, incomplete. Late penalty flag comes in. Dylan Bennett was on the coverage. Pass was intended for Kucharski. It's a 10-yard penalty. Maybe a 15-yard penalty. Rossi under pressure, throwing towards the end zone, and a pass tipped by the Indians and caught for a touchdown by Kucharski. It was Justin Posey that may have tipped it. Rossi's second touchdown pass of the night. Touchdown coming with 6:09 to go in the fourth quarter. Sam bends to try the point after. And it's up and through. Again, 6:06 to go. Fourth quarter. Penn Hills 36, Shaler 14. You're watching the WPIAL on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Titans go 65 yards in 5 plays. Kucharski, the 16-yard reception from Rossi. Score now Shaler 36. Excuse me, Penn Hills 36, Shaler 14. Onside kick. Attempted, now being returned by the Indians, Tony Grimes, who's upended and goes down at the 45. Now we give him the 44. Now we'll see what the Indians do here. See if the Indians just go into kill the clock mode. Kissick will throw. Steps up in the pocket, launches one downfield, has a man behind the defense. Touchdown! Hakeem Snell. "66 yards. McKissick to Hakeem Snell at Penn Hills. Gets the touchdown right back. Silverman's kick, like butter. Penn Hills 43. Shaler 14. You're watching the WPIAL on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Silverman booming kickoff to the 2-yard line. Luke Signetti with return to the 21. Rossi throws. Oh, almost picked off. Derek Topek was there. I ran into Jamie Tigner. Pass incomplete. The Indians can get themselves in the end zone. We'll have a running clock for the remaining 5 minutes. But Shaler has the football at the moment. Rossi pass. Flicked to the near side to Dylan Schlegel. Jaden Duggar brings him down. Josh Miller fighting his way ahead for about 7. And there's a penalty flag at the 39. Sportsmanlike conduct on the Indians after the play. Pass right side. Oh, a little bit too high for Kacharski. Dante Pollard on the coverage. We'll stop the clock with 4:33 to go. Rossi's pass tipped, still completed. Bernesser with the reception, Topek on the tackle. It's about 6 to bring up 3rd and 4. So our freshmen starting to get into the game. It's a nod to the Penn Hills coaches. Having the big lead here late. Getting some of the JV kids playing time. Rossi. Pass batted down. A lot of the faithful on the near side of the field saw the face mask against Don Carpenter with nothing called. They'll bring up 4th down. Under 10 on the play clock. Shaler needs to get moving. And Shaler calls a timeout. 3:45 to go, 4th quarter. Penn Hills 43, Shaler 14. You're watching the WPIAL on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. The Shaler Journal is now online, and you can experience your neighborhood news like never before. At ShalerJournal.com, get the latest news from the Shaler Journal and post some of your own. Win the big game, get an award, hosting an event. If it's news to you, it matters to us. So post photos and videos of news, events, and other happenings in your world online at ShalerJournal.com. Visit ShalerJournal.com today for your neighborhood news, events, and so much more. Shaler's going to go for it on 4th and 4. Rossi's pass complete. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Dylan Schlegel with the reception for about 6. Shaler tries to fool the Indians on the inside handoff to Josh Miller, but the Indians are not fooled, and Miller will lose a yard. Pass intended for Kucharski, broken up on the near side. Dallas Harper. Going deep, pass picked off. Noel Roach looking for somewhere to go across the 10 down at the 11-yard line. The pass was intended for Kucharski. Indians will hold in with 2:19 to go in this one at their own 11. That's Dallas Harper in a quarterback for the Indians. They keep it on the ground. Jameer Brown for 5. Clock at 1:45 and running. Harper will pass near side. Deshaun Smith picks up 4. That'll be Brown across the 30 to the 32-yard line for 16. And a first down for the Indians with 40 seconds to go. The Indians will have to run another play. Brown for 5, and that should run it out for the Indians. The clock will wind down, and your final score, Penn Hills 43, Shaler 14. Indians will move to 7-1, 6-0. Shaler falls to 3-5, 2-3 in the conference. Indians clinch at least a tie for first place. Teams meet across the 50 for the traditional post-game handshake. This one was kind of had an odd first half. Penn Hills went up 7-0 on a Snell 8-yard run. Shaler then marched downfield. They attempted a 32-yard field goal, which was blocked, picked up by Sakai Featherstone, who returned it 70 yards for the touchdown, but not so fast. One of the Indians had their mouthpiece out. So that brought that one back. It gave Shaler a first down, but they were unable to convert at the 4-yard line. Later in the second, it ended at 7-0 Indians after one. In the second quarter, Jamar Howard, an 85-yard run, puts the Indians up 14-0. And Tony Grimes on a 17-yard reception from McKissick, Indians up 21-0. Then Ipovito brought in a 14-yarder from Rossi. It was 21-7 at the half. Indians go up 28-7 on an Arlen Thompson 2-yard run. And then Jamar Howard, an 8-yard run, puts the Indians up 36-7. Kacharski, a 16-yard pass from Rossi. Shaler cuts it to 36-14, and then Akeem Snell, a 66-yarder on the following play from McKissick, close out the scoring with 5:48 to go in the game. Penn Hills 43, Shaler 14. Setting up a big matchup, non-conference though, next Friday night at UHAS McGinley Stadium in Penn Hills. The Indians and the Baldwin Fighting Highlanders, who are hot. The Highlanders are on fire, and they will be in Penn Hills next Friday night. Once again, your final score from Shaler Area Titan Stadium. The Penn Hills Indians 43, the Shaler Area Titans 14. I'm Bill Navarre. You have been watching the WPIAL on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.